I am the Executive Director of the Agency for Cooperation and Investment in Medellin. I used to be a Colombian diplomat for more than 30 years. I have been in different positions around the world. Today we are living in a very special moment in history in our city. So I'm bringing my expertise on diplomacy, on international relations, in a very important moment of the city that today is facing to the world with a very special proud that we have been doing our job in order to recover up the city from those dark years where we used to be. Have in mind that 25 years ago, Medellin used to be a city like today, those that are in the bad headlines in the international media. So was Medellin at that time. And today is a brilliant city, a city that has been transformed, a city that has been building a new quality of life. And we are learning from very good practices from other people and from other countries in the world. And today we are offering that technical cooperation for those who need to do so from us. But it's not only a resilient city, it's a resilient people, it's a resilient citizen, because we as a society, as a community, we have been taking the decision that we want to rebuild our city from those ashes that we saw that the city was, and today we are so very proud that we are doing a very good job. We haven't done the job yet. We have been building what we want for the present time and for the future and the generations to come. The people in Medellin love so much the city, has a very special feeling of belonging to the region, to the city, and they really want to see the city as brilliant as it used to be in history. That's why they really care very much what is going on. So they decide to invest on the people, on social matters such as education, health, public spaces, new libraries, bilingual programs, in order to create new generations and no going back to those dark years that we used to be. Today we are facing a very, very tough situation that is the pollution in the city. For the first time in history, in 300 years of history of Medellin, last year, for the first time, 3 days, we didn't see the blue sky that we used to see every single day. So it was the first alert that we received. This year, for coincidence, in the same dates, happened the same. So we decide we have to face this problem so very, very strong with a very important tools, and this is the most important goal that we have to reach today. How to make our city better on environment, friendly with the environment, and giving to the residents of the city a very good quality of life, a very good quality of air, without giving to the industry, giving to the people some obstacles for their lives. So we really are facing a very good problem, and we are going to work for it. We have to educate to our people that we have to change, that we cannot live like we used to live, that we have to change. For example, what kind of changes do we have to do? Not mobilize anymore one person by car. We have to share the car, the transportation, to use the mass public transportation in the city, that we have to switch from the cars by gas to the electric cars as well. So we have to educate the people, we have to explain to them that if we really want to live in a city with a quality of life, some behavior has to be changed. We want to see more green in our city. We want to reforest our city in the urban area. We want to see the people is very fine with the new type of transportation, the electric ones, as I told you before. And we want to see that the people bilingual. To make Medellin more international means that the people speak not one but different foreign language. Bilingual doesn't mean Spanish and English, means Spanish and another foreign language. That will help make Medellin to be in the international map for everyone. We haven't done the full job yet, as I told you, so we are still resilient, and we know that for a long time we are going to be a resilient city, an example to follow from others. But we know that we are working so hard in order not to go back to those dark years, but in order to tell to the world that we can do some overcomes, even if they are so very tough. And Medellin is the proof.